Circleville, Ohio, February 1983. Mary Gillispie, a school bus driver, spotted a crude sign targeting her daughter along her route. She stopped the bus, heart pounding, and went to tear it down. She noticed a string leading to a box. Inside, a loaded pistol, rigged to fire. It was a booby trap meant for her. But this was just the latest escalation in a years-long nightmare. Since 1976, an anonymous writer had terrorized Circleville with hundreds of threatening letters. The letters exposed alleged affairs and secrets, spreading fear and suspicion. No one knew who the writer was or who would be next. Mary and her husband Ron were the first targets, accused of infidelity and threatened with violence. The letters demanded Mary end her supposed affair or face dire consequences. The Gillespies tried to ignore them, but the letters only grew more aggressive. Soon, neighbors, relatives, and even local officials received similar threats. The writer seemed to know everyone's secrets, turning the town against itself. Friendships crumbled, marriages strained, and paranoia took hold. The Circleville letter writer became the town's most feared, faceless enemy. The booby trap was proof. This was no prank. Someone wanted Mary dead. The town's quiet streets hid a deep, growing terror. The writer was always watching, and no one felt safe. The mystery had become deadly. Circleville was under siege, and the worst was yet to come. The letters were unmistakable. Blocky handwriting, blunt threats, and intimate knowledge of the town's secrets. Mary Gillispie was accused of an affair with the school superintendent, Gordon Massie. The letters demanded her firing, reaching the school board, her family, and beyond. The pressure was relentless. In August 1977, Ron Gillispie received a mysterious phone call, left home with a gun, and was found dead in a car crash. The coroner called it an accident, but suspicions lingered. Many believed the letter writer was involved. After Ron's death, the letters paused, then returned, more menacing than ever. The writer taunted Mary about her husband's death, claiming responsibility. Signs appeared along her bus route filled with hate. The town was gripped by fear. Theories swirled. Was the writer a jealous spouse, a co-worker, or someone with a vendetta? Police had no leads, no fingerprints, no clues, only poisoned letters and shattered lives. The facts were chilling. Hundreds of letters, a mysterious death, and a community in chaos. The Circleville letter writer was still out there, and no one knew who would be next. The booby trap was a turning point. Investigators traced the gun to Paul Freshour, Ron's brother-in-law. Freshour was arrested, accused of being the Circleville letter writer. The case against him relied on the gun and his ex-wife's testimony. Freshour insisted he was innocent, claiming the gun had been stolen. There was no direct evidence linking him to the letters, no handwriting match, no fingerprints. Still, the jury convicted him of attempted murder. Authorities believed the nightmare was over, but the letters didn't stop. Even with Freshour in prison, new letters arrived, taunting him, threatening others. Prison officials put him in solitary, restricted his mail, but the letters kept coming. Handwriting experts disagreed on whether he was the author. The fact remained. The letters continued while Freshour was locked away. Doubt crept in. Had they convicted the wrong man? The mystery deepened. The real writer was still free. With Freshour in prison and the letters still arriving, theories multiplied. Some suspected Karen Freshour, Paul's ex-wife, who testified against him. Others believed it was a group effort, a conspiracy to torment the town. No evidence ever proved who was behind the letters. Paul Freshour was paroled in 1994, maintaining his innocence until his death. The letters stopped around the time of his release. Why? No one knows. Nearly 50 years later, the Circleville letter writer's identity remains a mystery. The case is officially closed, but the scars linger. Circleville was forever changed by secrets, suspicion, and fear. One person, or perhaps several, held a town hostage for over a decade. They destroyed lives and got away with it. The ghost of the Circleville writer still haunts Ohio's history.